And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk channel. Oh my God. The title of this video that we're making today on how Bitcoin's probably going to go below 70,000. I had TikTok wouldn't, they actually gave me a strike. Let's look. Hold on a second here, man. Let me see what, okay, we're still at community violation. They're gonna wait for like a day or two and then let the video play, but by then it's that's what they've been doing lately, so that my TikTok won't play it. Let me check my other social media. That one. Okay, looks like the other ones will. Something about TikTok and China and censorship and then Bitcoin. Like anytime I say anything bad about a Bitcoin or Ethereum, oh man, they jack up they flag it and all that stuff. I'm just like, what? It's not even a real person. All right, welcome back to Crypto Hulk Show. Congratulations. Yesterday for the $500 people, I gave you a crypto Giants protocol. It was down 50%. I told you guys to put 500 to $1,000 in it. Right now, it's up in the green, 20%. You just made 70% profit. Thank you, Crypto Hulk, for helping me make $700. Right on. So, like I'm telling you, if you're a $500 member, you should easily be pulling in. I just made right there $700. Putting in $1,000 yesterday. I looked at it today. Started telling everybody to sell. Bam, $700. I'm telling you, if you're not making 500 a week, you got to call me 2 to 3 times a week because whatever you're doing is fucked up. This is too fucking easy to make this money. Right now, I just made the whole week's worth of money. I don't have to do any more trades, and I've already made my $500 plus 200 over. Too fucking easy. I always tell you when I'm making the money. The $500 people, whew, and we'll have another one in a few days, and then bam, another one. So it's just how it goes. I don't advertise those. After the fact, I will. With $500 people, 70%, congratulations. All right, my name's Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. Nobody ever makes money on this channel. Hell no. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about financial advice. Every day I get so fucking high. Cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, any kind of drug I can snort, smoke, eat, inject, suppository, keister, whatever it is, I just do it and get it done. 300 gallons of vodka per day, all that stuff. That is my legal disclaimer if you think I'm a financial advisor. All right. Who do we got here? Jersey Kathleen, Cheney Lee, MKP _007. Then we got Stuart LaBelle, Chris Sharpie. All right. Let me take a look here. Robert Driscoll is here. Mr. OG. Let's see who else showed up. This show right now is a $10 member show. If you guys have any questions as a $10 member, sometimes I can answer questions on the show. After this, it goes to the $5 people, and then after that to the free show. So yeah, like the $500 member people, like, look, I just told them yesterday, I sent out a text and I can show you it. They just made $700 like overnight. And that's just how it goes. So right here, you can see trying to show this thing here. Crap. But you can see, why is it doing this? I guess my face has to be up against it. You can see the date on there. Right there. Oh, wait, that wasn't even the one. Here it is. So it's showing let me do this video. I got to take a picture of it. Okay. 50% in the red. Giants Protocol. There's that. Now is a good time to buy. That was October 18th. And what do we got here? October 19th, which is today. And then I show you right there. It's up 70. There's the green. It's up in the green 20%. So I showed everybody sell. So they just made 70%. So it's kind of like this. Some people are like, one of these days I'm going to join the $500 club. Every day you don't join is when you lose money. So after you probably miss out on 5, 6, 7, 10,000 bucks. Hey, you guys can join whenever you want. We have different ways to make money. Sometimes I'll show a crypto on the program, and you guys can choose to buy it or not buy it and make money. If you're a $500 member, sometimes I'm not putting stuff out for everybody in the world to see, just for the $500 members. So I showed them, and they just made 70%. So I was telling them, put in 500 to 1,000. Me personally, I put in 1,000. So I made 7. Now I'll advertise it after all my people make money. So there you go. Congratulations, $500 people. Victor says, I have an Anders advisors meeting later this week. How would I go about asking them to protect my crypto? I heard I shouldn't mention anything about crypto trading. Well, on this channel, you have to let them know. I don't know what you're talking about, but we're going to help you get unfucked. So when you talk to the Anderson advisor people, you're going to be talking to them. See, that's what they have, a Crypto Hulk crypto lawyer package. So why the fuck would you not talk about crypto when you're asking Anderson advisor, can I have the Crypto Hulk crypto advising package? How the fuck do you not talk about that? Doesn't make any sense. So right off the top, I don't even understand your question. So let us move on. Okay. Phantom Wallet has not let Austin trade or sell Smart MFG. Let's see. Seal HTS hit $7. When you're getting a bank account for LC. When you're getting a bank account is when you don't mention your crypto. Wow, some people are going to get wrecked out there. Hoo-wee. You should really consider getting a membership just for a month. Brand new. If you're asking questions like this, you seriously need to join the Crypto Hulk $500 club just for a month so we can get you all squared away and unfucked. Because right now, who's ever saying this stuff has no idea about. I'm like, wow. So you seriously need to join for a month so we can explain to you shit and get you going because you don't even know what's going on. You're just like, Like that's all bad. Like really not good. And plus, during that month, you're a Crypto Hulk member. Maybe you might make $2,000 or $3,000. You know, I just made 700 over since yesterday till now. I just made $700. So there you have it. Yeah, that would pay for your membership. You get a membership and then you just make $700 like me, and bam, there you go. You just paid for the whole month. Now you got $200. That's on one deal. All righty then. James says, I talked to Anderson this week. Very nice people, and I have them working on hooking me up. Thanks, Hulk. So where I'm at is my land trust. When you have property or a house, a condo, whatever the fuck you got, some kind of living dwelling, a covered dwelling, whatever you want to call it, you can get what's called a land trust LLC. And what it'll do is protect that property. It'll hide it, ghost it. Boy, Jay, we're ghosting the property, mate. And that's what I'll be doing with that. I'll be taking the Crypto Hulk business, ghosting it, all this shit. Well, it's already ghosted already, but I'm going to double ghost it. And I'll have Anderson advisor. When your government, wherever you're at, decides they're going to royally fuck you over and take your crypto, it's not going to happen to us that have a Crypto Hulk lawyer package. Not going to happen. So just so I'd put that out there. Kathy K is talking to Anderson tomorrow. Victor says, thanks. That answered my question. Don't tell your bank about crypto. Never, ever lie to your lawyer. See, look, I'll tell you what. Your lawyer, their job, you can say things in a way or ask your let's say if you want to tell your lawyer something, but you don't know if you're supposed to, you can do the what if game. Hi, Mr. Lawyer. What if I told you I did such and such? What would that do to this case? I'm just saying, what if? And then your lawyer can tell you, oh, if you told me that, I then would have to tell the police. I then would have to tell the bank. So that's why we're playing the what if game, okay? That's how you do these things. Come on, really? Like, we don't know this stuff? We're all adults on this channel, aren't we? For God's sakes, I mean, come on. Now we have to break down how to ask a lawyer a question without asking the lawyer the question. I mean, this is all stuff. I mean, shit, dude. Okay. If you have a lawyer, again, and there's something you're not sure about, you ask the lawyer, hey, what if I were to tell you this? Okay, it's that fucking easy. Whatever you do, this is why you have Anders Advisors Platinum Club. So you can go on Monday through Friday, Pacific time, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And you can go in there and ask them whatever kind of fucking question you want. The platinum members can go in there and they break you off into a room on your own. And then you can ask the lawyer questions and you can play the what if game. Okay. So there you got it. Let us let's go with the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin article. Where? Oh, here it is. Here's the one that caught a strike on TikTok. Wow. That's how you know that TikTok platform is bought off by somebody. It's really fucking stupid. Delegatov. Let's see what Delegatov has here. There it is. Delegatov, thank you very much. Tax-free donation there. Now let's look at this Bitcoin article. I told you somebody needs to check Michael Saylor because he was worth like what, $3 billion in crypto, and now the dude's probably got about 1.8 billion. He's about to lose technically $1.5 billion. Just saying. Bitcoin price. Now we're looking at CoinDesk. One of the most popular, reputable crypto news sources. Okay. Yeah. CoinDesk is saying Bitcoin price could collapse. Oh, shit. To 70,000 or more. As the bull market is over. Oh, shit. Well, the bull market's not over for Crypto Hulk channel because us $500 members, I just made $700 last night. So I don't know what they're talking about. It must be over for everybody else, but not us. Elliott Wave expert foresees a major Bitcoin bear market that could last until late 2026. Oh, shit. I'm going to tell you what it is right now. Here's part of what Crypto Hulk is thinking. This is just what I believe. Some of you guys want to know Crypto Hulk's opinion. Party's over, suckers, said Kathy K. I mean, Bitcoin Maxes. She's how did Kathy? Are you mind reading Crypto Hulk? Are you in my head somehow looking around? Because it's going to be very dark and empty in there, but a whole lot of drugs. That's what I was going to say exactly, Kathy. What we have here is so much crypto adoption. Oh my God, you guys have seen it with the Ripple and the Cosmo SDK. Hooked up with Axelar, Ondo, BlackRock, and Ripple's buying this treasury, and Ripple's doing this, and they got medical. I'm going to stop. I'm going to take a pause. There is so much crypto adoption going on right now. What we just went over the other day about Telcoin becoming the world's first crypto bank and crypto stablecoin approved by the United States government. And I got 1 million of those motherfuckers. Woo-wee, coming in hot. Next, Bank Social. Mr. OG just posted there. He's going nuts with the prices there. Bank Social. Like a week or 10 days ago, I looked over and it was down 60%. Oh, shit. So I put so much fucking money into that, you have no idea. I'm not even going to tell you. I put a disgusting amount of money into Bank Social. I saw that shit at down 60%, and I said, whoo, wait, somebody up there must love me. And I dumped a fuck ton of money into that, let me tell you. Like, I got enough to buy the fucking Western United States, okay? Oh, man. Shit. So if you're a $500 member, I'll tell you when I'm selling off on that and how I'm going to break down that Bank Social. But, oh, my God, I'm going to go buy like a small country somewhere, okay? Whew-wee. Micah Ward, thank you very much for the donation there, buddy. Tax-free. I appreciate that. There is not a bear market coming. It's a utility run. Oh, shit. You guys are fucking learning. You're fucking learning. I love this. You're going to steal. Are you guys stealing the show? Are Crypto Hulk fans stealing the show right now? Because I can't even say anything. You guys are saying all the shit that I'm going to say. Party at Hulk's Island. Nobody by the name of Jeffrey is allowed to go. Crypto Hulk, are you really laughing at that? No, man. No. I'm not. There is not a bear market coming. It's a utility run. Oh, shit. Micah Ward knows. Kathy knows. Oh, Crypto Hulk fans know. So what I'm seeing, especially in the past 3 to 6 months, I've never seen so much adoption. You've got Bank Social just got approved like a month ago by the Federal Reserve, Fed Now. And then you got the CEO of Bank Social at a table doing a selfie thing with Hester Pierce from the SEC, and they're both cheesing, going, and they're taking pictures. I bought the fuck out of Bank Social. Yes, I did when I saw that. I've never seen no shit like that in crypto before. I'm like, whoa. All the fundamental news we've been dropping on this channel, and the fact that we just made $700 yesterday night into today, I'm seeing fundamental, real world news happening all the time. How is it that the crypto market prices are dumping? It's because dumb people and organizations and businesses who have bought into this fucked up crypto shit. What I do is this. I look at the biggest banks and financial institutions in the world. I'm looking at them adopt crypto, and I look at what crypto are they adopting and using. That's what we discuss in this channel. So when I look at like Bitcoin, okay, like look, who's using Bitcoin? Is any bank using Bitcoin? Like anybody? No. Like like what function is Bitcoin serving? We're not seeing it. Okay, we're not seeing Ethereum layer 1s. We're just seeing the layer 2s and shit. Linnea. Oh, man. So what's happening is we got the Canton network coming on. Look, everyone's going to want the Canton coin and this coin and that. No one's wanting the Bitcoin, man. Come on, man. Can you tokenize a Bitcoin platform? No. How many Bitcoin transactions can you really get per second? Like 6 or so? Like, let's keep it real. Let's just keep it real. I'm asking a question. How many Bitcoin transactions can happen per second? Let me ask Siri. Hey, Siri. Now you don't want to answer? Hey, Siri. How many Bitcoin transactions can process per second? Oh, she doesn't want to say. Somebody on... Why can't Siri? Siri? I want you to tell me in your own voice how many Bitcoin transactions on average can occur per second. That's not your... We're going to do a little search here. It's very funny how you just can't really find reputable news sources or anything telling you how many See, this is the big scam about the Bitcoin. Daniel's saying 4 to 7 per second. Let's go into AI mode. Okay, on average, this is Google.com. On average, the Bitcoin network can process between 3 and 7 transactions per second. Are you fucking kidding me? That's Google right there. That's in AI mode. Let's look here. The Lightning Network. That's so ridiculous. Yeah, Google AI mode. You can see it's highlighted. AI mode. 3 and 7. Are you? And that's running on someone else's rails. Oh my God. Michael Saylor is going to go down as the biggest loser. 22 years ago, Michael Saylor was the person that lost the most money in Bitcoin. Do a Google search on that. Let's ask Siri on that one. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Saylor, back in 2002 or so, how much money did he lose in the dot-com bust?
Okay, I found this on the web for Michael Saylor back in 2002 or so. How much?
Here he is. He lost $6 billion. Look at this dumb fuck. MicroStrategy founder Michael Saylor once lost $6 billion in a day. That was it. He never got that back. He was the biggest loser in all of the dot-com. $6 billion, everybody. Damn, Crypto Hulk, you sure got the facts going today. 3 to okay, let's live wild. Let's live wild. 7 Bitcoin transactions can happen per second. Do you see like how that? There's no way. I don't know what universe that can work in, except Uranus, the planet Uranus. 7. Shocking. So I don't know why people buy Bitcoin. Like, I'm not trying to be, I just use facts on my channel. All we do is just show facts. I can't explain. Don't take advice from Saylor. Yeah, the same guy. Why do these companies want Bitcoin then, says Brian Edwards? I don't know. Like, I'm shocked. Okay, there's something going on because the bullshit meter goes off.
Attention, the bullshit meter has detected major BS. Confirmed. That's definitely some bullshit.
Okay. We know it's a fact in the dot-com bubble around 2002 or whenever it was, 2004, I don't know, something like that, 2001. Whatever it is, Michael Saylor, his company or his investment firm, whatever he was in, lost $6 billion. We know that's a fact. I just showed you. You can look it up yourself. We also know it's a fact. Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy lost $13 billion. Well, okay, then it's $13 billion. Oh my God. It just keeps getting worse, okay? Do you know what a bubble is? So the only thing I can explain to whoever asked Brian Edwards, why did these come? The dot-com bubble, we're now showing the Bitcoin bubble, everybody, okay? I don't know. In the old days, 25 years ago, when Michael Saylor lost $13 billion, the dot-coms just kept building and building and building. And then you're watching people becoming millionaires and billionaires and shit. And we were all just like, how's that? And then all of a sudden it pops and it blows up. Bernie Madoff had like a Ponzi scheme going. He was like a Wall Street investor guy. He had a Ponzi scheme going for like 10 years or more, 20 years. No one even knew. For 20 years, this guy's running a Ponzi scheme. And nobody ever found out. Now, a lot of the people knew and didn't say nothing. But that's what's up. Let's continue with this article here. Bitcoin bull run is over, says the Chief Information Officer, John Glover, after analyzing the Elliott wave structure. Glover expects the incoming bear market to last until 2026. John Glover, Elliott Wave analyst, and Ledden's chief investment officer, known for his precise market forecasts, is going against the bullish consensus with a stark warning. The Bitcoin bull market that began in early 2023 appears to be over. Oh, shit. Glover now foresees a sustained bear market that could push prices down to $70,000 for a Bitcoin or lower. He's talking about a potential drop of more than 35% from the price of it right now at 108,000. He said it might go down almost 40%. We're looking at around $60,000 for a Bitcoin. That's what he's saying. I'm not saying nothing. I already told you already. I don't buy no Bitcoin, never have, never will. I don't trust it. It's at 7 transactions per second. How the fuck, see what I mean? Like, okay, when Bitcoin came out, if you read the white paper, it was supposed to be the world's payment method. That shit failed immediately. Then they had to start calling it something else. And all the people that, I say this, I think all the stock market guys and shit, they all got into Bitcoin early. And then they promoted all the shit, the news media and all, they're all promoting the Bitcoin to get it pumped up because they're making money off of people like you and me. As you're buying in, they're slowly selling off so that nobody notices. And then all of a sudden, they all got their money. And we move into what we call real world use case. All the cryptos we talk about on this channel, even the little tiny ones with 0.00s in front of them that no other channel goes over except me. When all the whales have slowly exited out of their positions in Bitcoin, people like you and me are stuck holding it and it doesn't do anything. That's going to be a very sad day one day. Well, Crypto Hulk, no, you're wrong, because when they get out of it, it's going to show up on the blockchain. No, you see, they have dark pools. Jed McCaleb started that with Mt. Gox back in 2014. Jed McCaleb had the founder of Ripple, one of the founders of Ripple, and the founder of Stellar had a a crypto exchange called Mt. Gox. And I showed you the page. Nobody else showed you except me. And it showed where he had dark pools. So you could buy and sell and it wouldn't show up anywhere in the world. That's how they're doing this, okay? Dark pools. Crypto Hulk showed you with evidence. Not waiting in vain. Member for 23 months. 2024 crypto explosion member. I feel all the institutions will take a massive hit with Bitcoin loss when it crashes. Gives them reason to say we lost billions of money as well, so probably send gold to 15,000. I heard that. I might not be wearing this motherfucker in public anymore. I'll tell you, if gold hits 15,000, this bling around my neck is going into retirement. Now, I'm not going to tell you how much that shit's going to be worth, but fucker. Like that rap video or something. Got a condo around my neck. I'm telling you, that's going to be fucking nutso. So I will have to be retiring the Crypto Hulk chain. I'll still do my show and have this fat rope around my neck, but I'm not going out in public, man. I might start hooking up with some silver or some shit like that. Have a silver chain. And that'll probably run me like $1,000 or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to downgrade to silver. All right, kids. Brain silver shit. Silver's going to 1,000 an ounce. Fuck, I can never get ahead. Yeah, okay. Well, that'd be like a $5,000 or $10,000 necklace. That's not even expensive. So okay. All right, then. So that's your Bitcoin article. And you guys guessed it. what's happening is real world utility is coming in. And all these banks, let's assume they don't know. But all these banks are like, well, wait a second. We're using Chainlink for this. We're using Cosmo SDK for that. Bitcoin, I'm sorry, BlackRock is utilizing Ondo for doing this. And they're partnered with Axelar to do that, who's partnered with Ripple, which is XRP. And everybody at the top, the financial advisors and shit, and all the people like you and me for 5 years are like, Crypto Hulk, why haven't you read one single article in 5 years about how Bitcoin is being utilized by the financial system of the future? And I'm like, in all honesty, I just don't see it. There's no articles that I'm seeing where governments and down in El Salvador, where the biggest gross domestic product is t-shirts, that's not a government. So that's just a vacation place, all right? There's no legitimate government that's using Bitcoin in a meaningful way to move the future of money and tokenization. It's just not happening. Nobody in the right mind is talking about it except Michael Saylor, because he owns, well, he just lost half of his Bitcoin because it's probably going to tank. But Virtual Escape, any news on Velo? It's been quiet for a while. Yes, it has. I have no news for Velo. So yeah, not looking good for Bitcoin. And if you have real world use case crypto, then that's what's up. And that's all we talk about on this program is real world use case. Let's see. Okay. Let us take a look. The next article here. Oh, man. China. Let's go over China. China. The Chinese. Going over the Chinese. Let's do a copy and a paste. I want to show you about China, or should I say Ripple China. No other channel has this. Can some other channels start doing a deep dive? Why the fuck am I the only one showing Ripple Russia and Ripple China and Z Payment? Why the fuck am I the only one after like 3 years? Can some other channel step it the fuck up, please? I'm serious, man. I've been talking about all this shit for 3 years. None of these motherfuckers can like locate where I'm getting this information at. Come on, man. Feels like I need to be challenged, please. I need some challenge, please. China's People's Bank of China vows steps to promote the use of the Chinese yuan around the world. China has a crypto that Ripple helped them make. It's called the Chinese yuan. I've only been showing you the evidence for 3 years now. Not a big deal. Waiting for another channel to share the wealth, okay? If some of these other stupid fucking channels can actually do some research, okay? I'm tired of being the only one to talk about Ripple China and all this for the past 3 years. Chinese authorities pledged to make it easier for onshore and overseas institutions to use the Chinese yuan, part of their push to promote the currency globally. Beijing will support the yuan's usage as a financing currency for foreign institutions and to take measures to open up its financial markets. Published on the Central Bank Social Media Friday. This would make, here we go. I want you to see what's going on right here, everybody. Thank you, Crypto Hulk, for showing us Ripple China. So this is the only channel that you can see what the fuck is going on in the world. That would make cross-border trade more efficient and better serve the real economy. The report cited an unidentified People's Bank of China official as saying. Let me get some water here. Or actually, that's cocaine water. The time is ripe for wider use of the yuan. Everybody, I want you to see what's going on. They're setting off this black swan, okay? All the stuff's starting to accumulate, okay? All this stuff is sticking to the wall. If we throw it at the wall and it sticks, there's so much stuff sticking to the wall right now, it's ready to tear the walls down. The time is ripe for a wider use of the yuan as the international monetary system is becoming more diverse and there is increasing demand from various entities to use the Chinese currency. Though short on details, the report is a clear signal of China's commitment to internationalizing the yuan. Everybody, they're getting it ready. Oh my God, party time ready to happen. Let's crash this thing, okay? I'm telling you, I know I'm being a little dramatic, but it's about fucking time, man. Set it off, dump the world's economy so we can be rich, okay? This is what's happening. This is going to be a threat, okay? When Russia is going to start, see, Ripple Russia, Ripple China, are you seeing where Crypto Hulk has had you years in advance showing you this. Now it's starting to happen. But Crypto Hulk, you've been showing us for 3 years. When is China going to release this crypto? Looks like right about now, Junior. Though short on details, the report is a clear signal of China's commitment to internationalizing their yuan. Given it was released shortly before top Communist Party officials meet later this month to lay out the roadmap for the country's development over the next 5 years. The push comes as global investors look for alternatives to the dollar. Oh, shit. China aims to improve the transparency, standardization, and predictability of its financial markets while enhancing trade efficiency and liquidity. It will also support the development of Shanghai as a global financial center and solidify Hong Kong, their role as an offshore yuan hub. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to see what's going on. This is going to spur, this is going to cause, this is going to create a crisis. China is going to let loose with its digital yuan, and people won't need dollars anymore. It'd be easy. China can go give certain countries electronically this money. They don't need to wait for the boat to come over and hold the paper dollars in their hands. China can start sending money to all these people in Africa, all over the whole entire world. They don't need to airdrop money, no helicopter, no boats, just boom, boom, send it to everybody's phones. There you go. How about that? Let's look at a Crypto Hulk article. I've been showing you now for 3 years. 3 years. This particular article here is 2 years ago, but I showed it all 3 years ago. This is like a copy. Let's look at this little video that Crypto Hulk has here. No other channel has this. This is a Crypto Hulk exclusive. I like saying that. It makes me sound important, like I'm somebody. Let's go right here. Go to the 11-second mark. We're going to spend a little time on this video because here's all the proof that nobody else has. If you look right here, you're looking at Ripple customers. Look right here where it says at the 11-second mark, Ripple CN. You know what CN is? China, Ripple China. There's the wallet address right there. Little R, NU, big F, 96, big W. You could type that out. What I'm showing you is what Ripple didn't want to be released in the 2020, December 2020 SEC Ripple case. They wanted this closed. This is part of the Ripple customer list right here that Ripple did not want released. And I just happen to have it here to show you. I know Ripple's thanking me right now. They're like, would you fucking shut that Crypto Hulk guy up? How's he fucking showing our cut? Hey, where did Crypto Hulk get this fucking customer list? Could somebody please, how does this big mouth guy that cusses all the time? Now go to the 14-second mark. Ripple's really going to love me here. Look at the 14-second mark. What do we got here? Oh, shit. It shows Ripple China. And then you got the wallet address right there, too. There's Ripple China right there. And there's a gateway address. If you go to the 22-second mark, you see Ripple TO. Then you see some called Platinum Card. Then you saw some called Ripples right there. Crypto Hulk, why doesn't any other channel show us this? I'm not going to answer that because these people are lazy as fuck. That's why. Oh, look right here. The withdrawal fee is 0.25% to 0.35% with a minimum of 3.5 yuan. There you go. Now we know it's the digital yuan because you sure as fuck can't be using a Ripple wallet moving real money, can you? No. It's going to be digital. Crypto is what you're moving. Okay, now go to the 42-second mark. 42-second mark. What do we see here? Well, we're looking at a Ripple logo. It says Ripple TO. The first fully automatic recharge and withdrawal virtual currency gateway in China. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. How is it? Why isn't anybody else talking about this, Crypto Hulk? Because I have no competition, that's why. It's not bragging, it's just stating truth, facts. All my show does is state facts. That's what I'm doing. I'm stating a fact. Here's a Ripple logo. You can clearly see it for yourself. And the word Ripple, and then the letter TO afterwards. The first fully automatic virtual currency gateway in China. It says Ripple 2, supports real-time purchases of call charges /Q coins. They have a gateway address. Here's a Ripple gateway address. Little r, capital EK, little b, little a, little k, big X, big J, big M, 0, I believe, 4. Like, it's all right there. So there's the evidence. China's already. This is like a long time ago. Go to the 50-second mark. 50-second mark. What do we got here? You look at right here, it says real-time market. Ripple Network real-time market chart. There you go. Okay, if we go to the 54-second mark, oh, look here. We are making a video tutorial suitable for beginners. The first step for beginners, visit the official wallet. You know, the Ripple wallet that Ripple hasn't announced yet. The Ripple wallet that I've been telling you for 3 years, Ripple has an official wallet, but they're not going to tell everybody until later. I'm the only channel that's telling you right now, Ripple already has a wallet ready to release. It's only been ready for 10 or more years now. Not a big deal. And here we go again. This gateway only handles virtual currency business. So for those people that say, oh, well, that was just Chinese money in digital form. It wasn't crypto. Let's explain this again for the people that are really fucking slow. This gateway called Ripple China, okay, only handles virtual currency business. They're talking about the Chinese RMB. Oh, look here. Ripple China official website. How about that? And people are like, damn, where does this Crypto Hulk get this shit? They're showing a Bitcoin and CNY pairing. That is CNY is a Chinese yuan. That's what we're talking about here, the Chinese yuan. That no news channel, no crypto channel, nobody has this except Crypto Hulk. I'm showing you right now the future on how all the shit goes down, okay? This is what Ripple did not want to come out in the court hearing. And this is what I'm showing you right here. So I think that video, let's see if I got more. I'm going to show you if we got a little bit more. So it talks about the English version of the gateway. It says you can also use XRP for international transact. Look, this wasn't just XRapid. This is for the slow people that are dumb, that are saying, oh, that's just XRapid. That's not, they're not using XRP. Well, then why the fuck does this mention you can also use XRP for international transactions? Oh, shit. Looks like Crypto Hulk's right again. These are for the dumb people that don't have a clue, that's saying, oh, well, China 10 years ago, there was no XRP being used back then. It was just messaging and XRapid kind of shit. And I'm like, dude, can you please shut up with that stupid dumb shit? You're letting people see how fucking stupid you are. Whenever you start talking, if you would actually just shut your fucking mouth, people wouldn't know how dumb you are. Now, here's another example. We've had Alipay and 10pay, which is 10 cent. More evidence right here that no other channel has. Reston Preed, thank you very much. He says, fire show as always. Thanks, Hulk. Let's look at your next evidence right here. We have a Ripple China timeline. What's the date on this that you're seeing? It looks like it's July 19th, 2013. What does it say? Ripple China timeline. On June 27, 2013, Ripple China Trading Center was launched. Have you ever heard that anywhere else on any channel? No, you haven't. And the users can recharge through Alipay and 10pay. What's Alipay? It comes from Alibaba. What is 10pay? It comes from 10 cent. These are Ripple China partners, because Ripple China, it's all over. And Baidu, B-A-I-D-U, they're all mixed up in this. The Ripple Business Association Gateway. Ta-da! Well, Crypto Hulk, this was just some kind of rogue project. It doesn't mean Ripple was involved. Oh, so I guess when it says Ripple Business Association Gateway List, it has nothing to do with Ripple at all, right? No, these people are so fucking stupid. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, thank you, Crypto Hulk. Here is another page. Now these posts are from my Crypto Hulk posts page. Now, Ripple came out a few months ago, 3-6 months ago, with something called Automated Market Maker. Well, I've been showing you the Automated Market Maker before Ripple even announced it. I've been showing you this for 3 years. It's called Ripple Dividend. Dividend IOU and what? Market Making Fund. Oh. Ripple Dividend is a virtual gateway. It organizes money funds in the forms of issuing IOUs. You can earn profits. Well, what is it called when you have something like a dividend and you earn profits? Isn't that called a security? Oh, don't tell Gary Gensler. Nobody tell Gary Gensler. This is too fun. Like, I'm just showing you. Now, Crypto Hulk, if something's called a dividend and you're issuing market making and profits to people, isn't that really a security? Between me and you, yeah, but don't tell the judge. So this is what Ripple was doing. The International Ripple Business Association was kind of having security type, exactly, but since it was outside of the country, that's now maybe some of the shit happened inside the country. But don't tell the judge. History. Ripple Dividend is a continuation of the XMM Market making fund. It started in 2014. Now, where did all this come from? This Ripple, it's talk about Ripple community and stuff. The so-called Ripple Gateway is a gateway that only operates within the Ripple system. Its recharge and cash withdrawal, must be nice, are all completed within the Ripple system. If you want to hold IOUs issued by Ripple Dividend, you can directly recharge from outside world. But use IOUs from other gateway to purchase or exchange in the Ripple system. If you want to cash out, you will need, I see what's going on here, boy. This is a players club right here they had going on. Yes, sir. Now, the AMM, the automated market. Now, where did all this come from? This is all China. This happened in China. Ripple started the automated market making, the XLS 40 or whatever the fuck they're talking about. I was showing you this like 2 to 3 years before Ripple even came out with this, okay? I'm showing you what's called the XMM. It was started in March 2014. Okay. And Ripple just released this to the world, the automated market maker, maybe in 2024 or something like that. So it's been out 10 years. And then they finally tell people about it. But I told you about 2 years before Ripple even came out with this. Congratulations for watching Crypto Hulk Show. You're always kept ahead. We got 4 minutes. I think that'll just about do it. Let me check the comments here. Let's see. Hulk, what are your thoughts on Stronghold? I looked up Stronghold a couple times. I wasn't impressed whatsoever. I get a ton of people that own Stronghold that just barrage me with all kinds of insults and all these things. And that's A-okay because these people got low IQ. I've never done a show on Stronghold because it's nothing that I would put money in. Now, they could have changed in the past month or whatever it was. But every time somebody wants me to look up Stronghold, it's just there's nothing there for me to talk about. Yeah. Now, like I said, things change. Cryptos can get partners and move on, but for the past couple of years, people want me to look up Stronghold. I'm just not, I would not buy. I don't even own it. I've never bought it. So I never see it coming up in the news at all. All right. Let me look at some more comments here. What's my mentor? Stu Lavelle says he got his cheeks clapped and he's laughing about it. All right. I think that'll be it. Musha says, I pulled out 260 out of my ANZ bag when it pumped. So it made $260. Perfect. And then when it dumps, just go back in and buy some more. And okay, I think that'll be a wrap. More than likely, I will have an AM show. So I'm gonna get to work on that, making an AM show. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm gonna get going here. So thanks for showing up. This show goes to the $5 people next, and adios.